Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to my course. My name is Thomas Wooldridge, and this is my course, Twitter Domination for Actors, Singers, and Entertainers. Now, many of you are here trying to understand Twitter because you probably found out that it is a must-use tool for many people in the entertainment industry. And you probably also noticed how they integrated it Twitter, like with the hashtags, and it seems like all the celebrities have a Twitter handle whenever they're listed on talk shows, radio shows, news reports. They tend to always leave the Twitter handle on it. And then you also notice that some popular shows, they'll even leave a hashtag on the screen while the show is on the whole time. So, what does that mean to you? That means that the entertainment industry understands the value of Twitter and the importance of it, and therefore, you as an actor or entertainer needs to be engulfed in that um, social media aspect. You need to know the ins and outs of what's happening. You have to use Twitter as a tool to market and brand yourself effectively. Some of y'all might say, hey, I don't need Twitter. I don't need social media. I don't need to brand myself because my talent is what's going to take me over the top. Well, as you go through this program, you're going to realize that talent is not that talent is not that important as much as your online presence, believe it or not. So, for example, we're going to go to this next slide. The recently South by Southwest Festival had a little panel of several prominent casting directors, such as Christian Kaplan from Fox, Joseph Middleton from Paramount Studios, Paul Weber from Weber Casting, and Randy Hiller from Disney. And just like the headline says, casting directors say acting ability may only account for 7% of why you as an actor might land a role. It's amazing. 7%. I know it's probably very controversial because there's many different factors. Obviously, that's going to get you in that role. Mainly, it's do you look the part? How much would you attract a certain genre of people? Do you have any international presence? And then part of it is also your social media presence, which is very important. So that goes on to say this. The next article is another proof. This is from The Wrap, another industry paper that you might be familiar with. It says how Hollywood actors' Twitter following have become as important as the talent. It's no secret that these studios are very tight when it comes to their marketing budget. So if they hire an actor for millions of dollars and they got millions of fans, it's going to save them that much more money on the actual marketing budget because they can use that actor to tweet out their followers to visit or purchase or rent or go to the movies. I mean, it's just really that simple when you think about it as from a marketing standpoint. I mean, wouldn't it make sense that you hire an actor for not only their talent, but also could they sell and how could they promote, your product. So it's very critical to understanding the importance of having Twitter. So within that article, it says, for example, this is a Sharknado was like it wasn't the best of movie, but it gained a lot of interest. So in that article, it quoted, "When Sharknado, a campy TV movie about a tornado that scoops up giant fish from the ocean and drops them on a terrified Angelinos," aired on Sci-Fi in 2013, it whipped up social media into a shark-infested frenzy. The movie generated more than 318,000 tweets during its broadcast, clocking in a whirlwind of 5,000 tweets per minute at its peak. It has become the most watched movie in sci-fi history at time. So Granted, it wasn't the biggest budget movie. If you've seen it, it wasn't really that great. But because of how crazy it was and the viral effect that it had on Twitter, it got a lot of views. Because at the end of the day, it's not really the quality, but the quantity of eyeballs that's looking at your program. That's what all the producers in the studios, that's what they're really interested in. So if you could do a live tweet and gather more viewers coming from Twitter, it's just another effective way to market their product. Okay, so here's another article. Casting directors say Twitter followers more important than talent. I think we saw that. I have the link on here. Within that article, it says, according to a recent report by The Wrap, when casting directors are deciding which actor they will cast for a movie or Twitter, they will go with the actor with the most Twitter followers. If it came down to one or two professional actors, we go with the one who get the numbers. There's no question that today, if you have good numbers on social media, you have become a better choice to cast. Veteran casting director Mike Fenton told The Wrap. It would behoove an actor to generate a social media presence. It will behoove you. So that is why you're taking this class, because you are taking the necessary steps to enhance your career. Okay, here's another tweet that I actually found online. Bobcat Films. Bobcat Films is our producer. They do several movies and TV shows, such as Tyler Perry's, all the Tyler Perry shows. And he even said, well, there was a question asked to him, what role do you see social media playing in the production and promotion of the film? And then he had responded, did you know that I've actually been in meetings where actors have been cast based on the number of Twitter followers? Based upon the number of Twitter followers. Okay? So, that goes to say why it's important about this class, or this course. So, what I'm going to teach you is that some of the keys to Twitter domination. I'm going to show you how to avoid common mistakes that can kill your acting career. Okay? You got to understand that you don't want to create too much noise where people end up blocking you, muting you, or reporting you and trying to get you banned. It's just not the right way. And so many people do it wrong. So many people do it wrong. And I know it just cringes me like, oh, they're just killing their career. I want to make sure that you're not doing that to yourself. Find out how to get attention among industry who's who. Okay? This is a better method. The method I show you is much better to get the attention and get it under the radar. I teach you how to gather a targeted list of casting directors, producers, creative teams, and many, many more. How to put that in a list. How to be able to follow them every little tweet that they put. An audition notice, a booking info, they're looking for somebody, whatever, what is their current work that they're working on. It's very important to have that targeted list. I teach you how to become world famous, because Twitter is just not a regional tool. It can go worldwide, international. Imagine having fans from New Zealand, China, wherever there is. It's just all the power of Twitter. I'm going to show you the exact formula of success. I will show you how to research your current patterns and find out how to tweak it to make it more successful. And that's how I'm giving you I'm showing you how to use Twitter for your full potential. And by using your full potential, it's going to help you get booked. Because at the end of the day, when you do that audition, you want to become familiar with those casting directors. You want to become familiar with those booking agents, because they want to be able to show us, understand who you are and seeing your body at work. And that's how using Twitter for your full potential. And that's something that I'm going to teach you. How to get real targeted followers and not fake profiles. I mean, it's so easy to pay 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks to get 10,000, 100,000 followers. But what I'm going to show you that is those followers can be they're so fake and they don't look realistic, because how is it going to look when you got 1 million followers and every time you tweet, nobody is retweeting you, nobody is favoring your thing. So when you look at it, it obviously looks very fake, and I'm going to show you how to avoid that. Okay, so imagine getting important people looking at your tweet. Here's a stat that I had from one of our well-known tweets. It says right here, your tweet has been viewed 1,919 times, almost 2,000 times. People have engaged with your tweet 53 times. 21 people had viewed the tweet in detail, and 18 people clicked on your profile picture or your name. 18 people. I mean, how cool is that? Imagine getting 18 casting directors, 18 producers, 18 talent agents looking up your tweet. Okay, just for one free tweet. It's very simple. My strategies that I show you. Okay, I talked about the course. Hopefully that got you excited. So a little bit about me. Okay, so I've been my name again. My name is Thomas Wooldridge. I've been working online since 1998. I actually bought my first domain name for $70. Yes, it was very expensive back then. Back when the internet was in the infancy. I mean, I was making websites when we were still having dial-up modems, and since then I've created over 500 websites. So not only do I have the actual skills and hands-on experience, but I've also graduated with a marketing degree from Georgia State University. So I got the basic fundamentals and education background in the marketing. And with my education and with my hands-on application skill set, I was able to consult with numerous businesses and several hundreds of people and taught them these strategies that I'm about to share with you today. Okay, so as we continue on this course, this is going to be the agenda that we're going to be discussing. Section one, we're going to talk about the basics of Twitter, how to create a profile, but how to choose your name. I'm going to give you tips and tools of how to pick a good username for you to have. Okay, and I'm going to show you the basic functionalities of Twitter, how to get familiar with the dashboard, how to upload pictures, and show you a little bit of Twitter etiquette, how not to be rude, and so forth. Section 2, I'm going to show you how to research on Twitter. We're going to research casting directors, producers, booking agents, talent agencies. I'm going to show you exactly how to find those and put them in a very targeted list that you're able to follow quite effectively. Section 3 is going to be marketing and branding yourself with Twitter. I'm going to show you all the tips and tools that I've been using for the last 5-10 years to help you brand yourself and help you get noticed, and how to present your body of work to other people so you can have a huge following. Another section, I'm going to tell you how to review your stats and how to see which one of the tweets are the most effective, so you can copy and duplicate that that tweet, or even tweak it even more to get more better stats. All right, and then finally, I'm going to go to a closing, and we're just going to review all the sections that we discussed and try to reiterate some key points. And then finally, I'm going to offer you a couple of good bonuses that I've been using for and teaching several of my clients. And one is how to research talent agencies using IMDb Pro, or just IMDb if you don't have the Pro account. I'll show you how to figure out which talent agents or managers or whoever you're trying to get signed with, trying to see if that's the most effective one for you to work with, or find out if that's somebody that you might need to avoid, which is most importantly, because you don't want to get an agent and then a whole year later you haven't booked no work, because you could have found out a year ago that this agent is not really doing anything at all. And then secondly, I'm going to show a second bonus. I'm going to show you how to create an online marketing strategy to brand yourself even further. Now, this goes into more details. We're not just going to talk about Twitter in the bonus, but we're going to talk about social media as a whole, with Facebook, LinkedIn, and all the other social media networks. So that's, in a nutshell, that's basically the whole course. I'm so happy that you're with me. Um, We're going to continue with the lessons. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me and reach me in the contact me section. Send me an email. I will gladly respond and help you further. So, with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and move along to the next lesson. So, I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.